Oakland, California, Iron House Gym on Broadway Street, June 1967. Saturday morning, 10:00 a.m. The gym smells of sweat and iron. Old sweat soaked deep into rubber mats. Fresh sweat dripping from men pushing their bodies to failure. The sharp metallic tang of iron weights being lifted, dropped, then lifted again. Chalk dust hangs in the air from hands gripping barbells. The Iron House is a serious gym, not a health club, not a fitness center with mirrors and smoothie bars. This is a place where men come to build strength. Powerlifters, bodybuilders, athletes training for combat sports. The walls are bare concrete. The floor is scuffed rubber. The equipment is simple but brutally heavy. Barbells, dumbbells, benches, squat racks, pull-up bars. No machines, no fancy technology, just iron and effort. 30 men are training this morning, grunting, breathing hard. The sound of weights clanking. The sound of men counting reps. The sound of spotters urging lifters to push one more, you got this. In the corner near the back wall, Bruce Lee is training alone. He is 27 years old, 57 tall, 135 pounds. He looks small in this gym. Most of the men here are over 200 pounds, thick necks, massive chests, arms like tree trunks. Bruce is shirtless. His body is lean, not bulky. Every muscle is visible, sharply defined. His body fat percentage is somewhere around 6%. You can see the striations in his chest, the individual muscles in his abs, the veins running down his forearms. He looks like an anatomy chart, every structure clear, precise, functional. He is doing push-ups, but not regular push-ups. He is balancing his entire body weight on just 2 fingers of his right hand. His index finger and middle finger. That is it. 2 fingers supporting 135 pounds of body weight. His body is perfectly horizontal, a straight line from heels to head. His left arm is behind his back. His legs are together. His core is tight. He lowers himself slowly. His chest descends toward the floor, 2 fingers bending slightly, yet maintaining full control. He stops 1 inch from the ground, holds, then pushes back up slowly and with precision, returning to the starting position. 1 rep, then another. Same control, same form, breathing steady. Face calm, like this is easy, like this is just a warm-up. Across the gym, a man is watching. His name is Mike Thornton, age 32, 6 feet tall, 210 pounds, a bodybuilder. He has been training seriously for 8 years. He competed in the Mr. California competition last year and placed 5th. He has massive arms, 19-inch biceps. He can bench press 350 pounds. He is strong. He knows he is strong. Everyone in this gym knows he is strong. Mike is doing dumbbell curls when he notices Bruce in the corner performing those strange 2-finger push-ups. Mike stops mid-curl, sets his dumbbells down, watches. Bruce does another rep, then another. His breathing stays calm, his form stays perfect. No shaking, no struggle, just smooth, controlled movement. Mike walks over and stands about 10 feet away, arms crossed over his massive chest, watching with skepticism. Bruce finishes his 10th rep, pauses at the top position, still balancing on 2 fingers. Then he switches hands, moves his right hand behind his back, places his left hand down, now balancing on 2 fingers of his left hand, index and middle finger, and starts again. He lowers down and pushes back up. Mike says loudly enough for Bruce to hear, "That is fake." Bruce does not stop, does not look up. He just continues. Another rep, another. Mike says louder, "Nobody can actually do real push-ups on 2 fingers. You are using some trick, probably pushing off your toes or something." Bruce finishes his 15th rep on his left hand. Then he stands up slowly and calmly. He is not breathing hard. He is not sweating much. He looks at Mike. Mike is a foot taller, 75 pounds heavier, arms twice the size of Bruce's arms, chest like a barrel. Mike looks down at Bruce. Bruce says quietly, "It is not a trick." Mike scoffs. "Then prove it. Do it right here in front of me so I can see you are not cheating." Bruce does not get defensive, does not get angry, he just nods. "Okay." He gets down on the floor right there in the middle of the gym. Several other men stop training and turn to watch. Word spreads fast in a gym. Something interesting is happening. Within 30 seconds, 15 men are watching. Bruce positions himself. Right hand only. 2 fingers flat on the rubber floor. Left arm behind his back. Legs together, body straight. Mike kneels down beside him. I am watching your feet. If you push off with your toes, I will see it. Bruce says, watch closely. He starts. He lowers down slowly and under control. His 2 fingers bend slightly under the load. His chest descends to 1 inch from the floor. He holds, then pushes back up. First rep. Mike is watching his feet. They do not move. The toes are not pushing. They are only resting on the floor for balance. All the force is coming from Bruce's arm, shoulder, and core. Bruce does another rep, then another, then another. His breathing stays calm, in through the nose, out through the mouth, steady rhythm. By the 10th rep, Mike's expression changes, the skepticism fades. Confusion replaces it. This should not be possible. The human body does not work this way. 2 fingers should not support this much weight through this range of motion. Tendons should fail, ligaments should tear, but Bruce keeps going, not struggling. Not shaking, just doing it. By the 20th rep, Mike says, okay, I believe you, you can stop. Bruce does not stop. He does rep 21, 22, 23. His face shows focus, not strain. His breathing remains controlled. His form is still perfect. The crowd has grown. Now 20 men are gathered around, all of them silent, watching. Some have never seen anything like this. Some have trained for years and know how impossible this is. Some are bodybuilders. Some are powerlifters. Some are boxers. All of them understand strength. And all of them know this is beyond normal human capability. Bruce reaches 30 reps, then 35, then 40. Mike finally asks, how are you doing this? Bruce does not answer. He just keeps going. 45, 46, 47. At 50 reps, Bruce stops. He holds the top position for 5 seconds, then carefully lowers himself to the floor, lies flat, relaxes, and stands up slowly. The crowd is silent. Then one man starts clapping, then another. Within seconds, the entire group is applauding, not mocking, not laughing, genuine respect. They just witness something they cannot explain. Mike stands there, his massive arms hanging at his sides. His face shows shock and confusion. He says, I have been training for 8 years. I can bench press 350 pounds. My arms are 19 inches, but I cannot do even 1 push-up on 2 fingers. How? Bruce says, try. Mike looks at him. I will fail. Try anyway, learn something. Mike gets down on the floor, positions himself, right hand, 2 fingers, left arm behind his back, body straight. He tries to lower down, his fingers bend, buckle, he collapses onto his chest. He cannot do even 1 rep, his fingers are too weak, his tendons are not trained for this. His ligaments cannot support the load in this position. He tries again, same result. He collapses immediately. Mike stands up, frustrated and embarrassed. I do not understand. You weigh 135 pounds. I weigh 210. I am stronger than you. I lift heavier weights than you, but I cannot do what you just did. Bruce says, come with me. He walks to a bench and sits down. Mike follows and sits beside him. Bruce says, you train mirror muscles. Mike asks, mirror muscles. The muscles you see in the mirror, chest, biceps, abs, the muscles that look impressive, the show muscles. You train them because they make you look strong. Mike nods slowly. Yeah, that is bodybuilding. Bruce continues, but those muscles are not the ones that control balance. They are not the ones that provide stability. They are not the ones that did what I just did. Mike asks, then what muscles do? Tendons, ligaments, small stabilizer muscles you cannot see. The muscles between your ribs, the muscles in your hands and wrists, the muscles along your spine that keep you straight. Those are not mirror muscles. You cannot see them, so bodybuilders do not train them. Mike is listening carefully now, not defensive, just curious. Bruce continues, you train your biceps to curl heavy dumbbells, but you do not train your finger flexors. You do not train your wrist extensors. You do not train the small muscles that control individual finger movement. So when you try to balance on 2 fingers, those muscles fail because they are weak and untrained. Mike asks, but how do you train those muscles? Years, every day, grip training, finger push-ups, starting with all fingers, then 4, then 3, then 2. Wrist exercises, forearm work, tendon strengthening. It is slow, it is boring, it does not make you look impressive, but it makes you functional. Mike asks, how long did it take you to do 50 reps on 2 fingers? Bruce thinks. I started training finger push-ups when I was 15. That was 12 years ago. For the first 5 years, I could only do knuckle push-ups. Then I started reducing fingers. 5 years ago, I could do 2 finger push-ups, but only 5 reps. Now I can do 50, 12 years total. Mike is quiet, processing this. 12 years to develop one skill, one movement, not for competition, not for show, just for functional strength. Bruce says, you asked how I am stronger than you even though you lift heavier weights. The answer is I am not. You can bench more than me. You can curl more than me. You have more muscle mass. But strength is specific. You are strong at the movements you train. I am strong at the movements I train. We train different things. Mike says slowly, so all my training, it is not real strength? Bruce shakes his head. No, your training is real, your strength is real, but it is specific strength. You are strong at pushing barbells and curling dumbbells. That has value, that has purpose, but it is not the same as functional strength. Functional strength means you can control your own body weight in any position. You can balance, you can stabilize, you can move efficiently, and that is not better, it is different. If you want to look impressive, train mirror muscles. If you want to be functionally strong, train everything. The big muscles and the small muscles, the ones you see and the ones you do not. Mike thinks for a moment. Then he asks, can you teach me? Bruce looks at him. You want to learn functional training? Yeah. I want to be strong for real, not just strong in the mirror. Bruce nods. Okay, but it will not be like bodybuilding. It will not make you look more impressive. You may actually look smaller because you will lose some muscle mass and gain tendon strength. You will not lift as heavy weights. You will train balance and control instead of maximum load, and it will take years, not months. Years. Mike says, I do not care. I just watched a 135-pound man do something I cannot do at 210. That means I am missing something. I want to learn what I am missing. Bruce extends his hand. Tuesday and Thursday evenings. My school in Chinatown. Bring workout clothes. Expect to start from the beginning. Even though you are strong for this kind of training, you are a beginner. Mike shakes Bruce's hand. I will be there. 6 months later, Mike Thornton is training at Bruce's school 3 times per week. He has lost 15 pounds. His arms are smaller. His chest is less massive. He does not look as impressive in the mirror anymore. But he can do 10 push-ups on 2 fingers. He can balance on one leg with his eyes closed. He can control his body in ways he never could before. He moves better. He feels better. He performs better. He opens his own gym in 1970. It is not a bodybuilding gym. It is a functional training gym. He teaches what Bruce taught him. Train the whole body, not just what you see in the mirror. Train for performance, not appearance. Train for decades, not quick results. The gym is called Functional Strength Training. It is one of the first gyms in America to focus on this approach, decades before CrossFit, decades before functional fitness becomes mainstream. Mike is ahead of his time because Bruce showed him something that changed his entire understanding of strength. In interviews later, Mike always tells the story of that day at Iron House Gym. The day he saw a 135-pound man do 50 push-ups on 2 fingers. The day his ego was destroyed and his education began. He always ends the story the same way. I thought I was strong because I could lift heavy weights. Bruce taught me that real strength is not about how much you can lift. It is about how well you can control your own body. That lesson changed his life. Bruce Lee proved that day that the strongest muscles are not always the biggest. That functional strength comes from training what you cannot see. That true mastery takes years of patient, boring, unglamorous work. 50 push-ups on 2 fingers, not to show off, not to prove anything, just to demonstrate a simple truth. What looks impossible is just untrained.